Today I'm on my 2019 KTM 150 XCW. It's my first ride on it. It's a carburetor bike and I'm having a lot of fun. Half a day now, and it's actually a really easy bike to ride. It's about 10 kilos lighter than a 250 or 300, and it feels it on this sort of single track. It feels very nimble. The power, it's not too bad. It pulls okay off the bottom. The top end is not quite what I was expecting. I was expecting it to be a little bit more explosive. It's a little bit mild, but it's still good fun and it does pull well. But I'll be looking to make some mods and improve the power further. Right now the engine is bone stock, no mods at all. Made it up. I didn't actually think I was going to get up today because it's very slippery, and on the 150, and yeah, got up there pretty much no problem until the very top. So some of the mods I've done so far are worked down. So I've got rental fat bars on, and I changed the triple clamps to X-Trig rocks. I really like these. The big benefit is, even if you crash, the forks don't twist. I've used them for a long time on my 250, and I've never had the forks twist. You know, I've crashed a lot, quite heavily sometimes. So really good triple clamps. I think they also improve the ride as well. So I really like them, and I like their handlebar mounting system. It uses an M12 bolt, super strong. Never bent one of those. The stock KTM mounting system, I bent lots of the M10 bolts, so really like these. They have a damper system as well, which reduces vibration. And then I've got Dingo fork guards on. I'm going to put uppers on as well. I need to order some of those. And my wheels and tyres are actually off my 250. I was going to mount some new tyres on the original stock wheels yesterday, but I didn't have enough time. So these are fairly old tyres. It's a Shinko 216 Cheetah with a heavy tube, 11 psi on the front, and a Shinko 540 DC with tubeless, very low pressure, 2 psi on the rear. Quite worn, but still works well. The engine is bone stock. I haven't made any changes. The only thing I did was yesterday when I was doing a test ride for the first time, fuel was gushing out when the engine wasn't working, so something wrong with the float, might be leaking. The level is probably set too high as well. So I had another Mikuni TMX carburetor, which I'd already put JD jetting replacement block gasket kit in, and I just swapped in the jets for the 150, and it's working pretty well. But I'm going to be modifying the bike, so I'm going to use a KTM PWK with a stick, and I'm also going to put in a Arcade higher compression head insert and see how that goes. Foot pegs, I've got the fast stainless steel pegs. Really like these. I've got these on all my bikes. I run them in the lower position. It's still high enough not to get hung up in ruts. Very strong, excellent grip. I like the position as well. It's lower and further back than stock. And then I put on a new DID chain, and I've got TMD chain guide system. The chain guide here is super beefy, lasts forever, really good, and a TMD engine guard as well. Wraps around on both sides, offers good protection. And then I've got my Acerbis X seat. I run these on all my bikes. Good traction when you're sitting down, completely waterproof, and you know, you obviously don't need to worry about when you wash the bike getting water under the cover. So I really like these. Very tough as well, they don't tear easily. Even if they do tear, you can repair them easily. So yeah, I really like those as well. Things I've still got to do, I've got to put some wraparound handguards on. I was going to do it yesterday, again, didn't have enough time. So I got the stock handguards. The grips are already open-ended, so all ready for the wraparound handguards. So I'll do that for next ride, and then I can start on the performance mods. I've run it for half a day now, and got a good feeling for it. It runs okay, not particularly exciting. I was thinking it was going to really pull hard at higher RPM, and it definitely pulls, you know, reasonably well, but not as hard as I thought it would. So I'll be very interested to see how well the engine responds to the KN38 with a stick, and also the Arcade head insert. And other things, one job I had to do yesterday was the countershaft seal was leaking oil pretty badly. It was just constantly dripping oil, and I had a big pool of oil underneath the bike. I think the previous owner used to run his chains too tight, which pulls on the sprocket and makes the seal go bad quickly. So I put a new seal kit in yesterday, and that seems to have done the trick. I've got no leaks now, so it's working well. And on the rear, I've got a TMD rear disc guard. I've running these on my other bikes as well. Really like them. Doesn't get hung up on rocks or anything. Super tough, and they sell the replacement plastic parts as well if you do wear one out. But so far I've used them for over a year and they're still fine, so really like those. Woo!